Hello, hello, hello. It's Nikki Manting, and guess what? This is the very first Sunday in November 2022. We have three sets tonight. Which one is a conglomeration, a confederation, or whatever of members of House Team Messing. Second, we have Timeless, who will be back again next week. And then third, a House Team Merit little set. Might be a duo, who knows? Come on up, guys.
Hello all, we're Team Messing, and we're going to mess around a little bit with a wheel of toys that Mickey's going to now spin, and we're going to take off from there.
Xander's spinning it.
Oh, Xander's spinning.
That makes a difference, everyone.
There it goes.
It's just so.
There it goes. We're going to respin it if we've already done it. Here we go.
I don't like sloppy seconds.
What about thirds? What does it say?
Oh.
G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe.
Yo.
G.I. Joe.
All right.
Fighting men from head to toe.
Away we go.
Well, my memory of G.I. Joe is not my personal memory. G.I. Joe did live in my house, not a G.I. Joe, but my brother had a G.I. Joe. And I'm not exactly sure this happened. I'm never sure how anything happened with my brother, but he must have played with it so much that eventually there was only a torso left. No legs, no arms, no head. And he would somehow, for some reason, G.I. Joe would be also be flying in space. Again, not sure why this happened, but it was endlessly fascinating to just watch a torso, because basically that's all you really need of a guy. The rest of him doesn't matter.
G.I. Joe, fighting men from head to toe. That was the commercial for G.I. Joe. And I had one. I also had everything that went with it. One of the neatest things was a diving set. You would put a helmet on his head, you know, the whole thing. And then he had a bodysuit. And you would put him in the tub and you would blow and he would sink to the bottom. And I used to take a bath with my G.I. Joe. Not knowing why I enjoyed a bath with G.I. Joe until many, many years later.
I don't remember a G.I. Joe in the house, but I know that my brother had soldiers that when he would be outside playing, I would grab the soldiers and play with them and just do a soldier thing. I'm not quite sure what that consisted of when I was 5 or 6 years old, but yeah, do your soldier thing.
So, I had Barbies, and I had two brothers, and this is my my reflection that started when Cheryl talked about the torso. I think I knew from a very early age the difference between the ways that boys played with dolls and girls played with dolls, and it was confirmed to me when my oldest son was a kid about the same age that my brothers had been when they got the G.I. Joes. And that was, it was He-Man. And we had Masters of the Universe action figures all over the place. You know, I mean, I don't know, is Skeletor? Anyway, they're Masters of the Universe things, but they were always in pieces. Because I think while girls would dress the dolls up and, dance around with them and stuff, boys, at least my brother and my son, tore the crap up out of them. I mean, they were objects of hostility. I don't think they meant to be hostile towards them, but they literally went to battle with them, and the poor creatures didn't survive.
Hey, Barbie, how'd you like to go to prom with a real GI man?
Joe, I thought you'd never ask, but Ken would get so jealous. I can't. I'm just afraid.
Hey, you know what? Ken isn't half of the doll that I am.
I know. Got muscles, and I think you might have a little more down there than Ken does. At least you look like you do.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I ran into him in the bathroom the other day and I had to put my hand over my mouth to keep from chuckling. Just saying.
Same. What did it look like? Not that I'm,
No, I mean, I couldn't see it. You know, Barbie, just say yes. I mean, just forget about Ken and his apparatus, or his lack of apparatus, shall we say.
Joe, I really like you. I really do, but to be honest, I'm kind of scared. I'm scared because maybe cold to war at any minute, and then be leaving me behind. How do I know you'll be true to me?
Well, you probably don't, but I mean, one night of dancing with you will be a lot of memories for me.
So that if you die on the battlefield, you'll die with a smile on your face.
Absolutely.
All right, I'll go.
Sarge, I don't understand this whole. I don't understand, Sarge. This whole army thing. I can't.
Obviously, recruit.
I can't shine a fucking boot to hell to save my life.
Clearly, recruit. Clearly. I mean, you drop down and do 10.
I can't even do 5, but I have to tell you something. I shouldn't be here.
That's 2.
I wasn't meant to be here. It was a
3.
mistake. I have web feet.
3.
I like wearing
4.
dresses.
You've got dresses. Go ahead. 5.
Yes, I like wearing dresses. Does that work
Okay.
anymore?
6.
Oh, I
7.
did
You're not
something
going to
with-
get out of this, recruit. You're going to Vietnam. 7.
I'm colorblind. That worked for my brother.
Look, I'm sorry. We're desperate. You're not going to get out of it. We'll take anyone.
Are we
Be
really going to
clear,
lose the
recruit.
war that bad?
We're desperate. We took you, didn't we? We're not letting go.
I'm 65 years old.
8.
I mean, desperation is worth fighting for. Do you hear me, recruit? Desperation is worth fighting for.
I don't know if I can fight it. I am fighting for you. I'm fighting for you, Dolores.
Show me, don't tell me, recruit.
Okay, General. Is that how you want to play this bedroom scene?
It was your idea to start.
And now you're bringing in a third person? I don't think so.
Look, that's just a fleeting image of your imagination.
It's a dream I always had, though. Do you mind?
Tell me your dreams.
I want to.
No, don't go away.
Don't go
Get Joe's
away.
arm. Don't go away. I'm getting Joe's arm.
You see,
What?
I like to dismember and bring pieces of people. I like to cut up people, dear. That's my truth.
This is the best bedroom scene we've ever done.
I also got you a foot.
You did?
I did.
What am I going to do with the foot? Do I treat it like it's a vibrator or what?
You well, I have a foot fetish, so that's why I got it. I don't know. I like feet.
Doctor,
Yes.
doctor, I have to confess that it was last week was better. It was 17 times this week I did it.
17.
17. Yes. Well, I'm trying to cut down, but it was 17 times.
You know, some doctors would say it's perfectly healthy to do even more than 17. I don't know
Right.
who the doctors are, but some might say, I don't want to judge.
Dr.
Tag
Dre,
out Cheryl. 17, that's it?
you told me last week I needed to back off. It wasn't good for my health, so I did it 17 times. So I mean, I tried not to do it so many, but that's how many it turned out to be.
17 is nothing.
You're kidding. It's like nothing.
No,
It's
go
like,
for the gusto.
wait, I'm getting mixed messages.
No, you were getting that message from the doctor.
Oh,
Doctor, I originally said to try to cut it out a little bit just because it was distracting. It's distracting. She wasn't concentrating on her job. She wasn't concentrating on her marriage. She really needed to cut down. I realized that
She was concentrating on herself. There's nothing wrong with pleasuring and loving and exciting yourself.
oh, all right,
Yeah.
then excuse me for a minute.
you know, you're the only person that gets it. I love chewing double bubble and blowing and popping those damn bubbles, and I couldn't help it 17 friggin' times.
I know. I mean, it's just such a blast to just blow bubbles.
I mean,
You're so right. You're so right.
oh, thank you,
See?
doctor.
See? Look, did you see her? Did you see her come in there and do that?
You did. Thank you. Thank you for clarifying this. I am going to go practice my double bubble.
Nice.
I like this style better. I like the one with the dress, Mom.
I like this doll better. I like the one with the camouflage dress, Mom.
Both of you, you should just enjoy whatever you want. I'm very free spirited. I feel that you should have a camouflage dress. You should have if you want to put a dress on your GI Joe, go for it. I'm
Mom.
very open.
They don't make camouflage dresses. I need for you to sew it for me.
I will.
You'll sew me a dress.
Your brother is much better at domestic things than I am, obviously. I'm not even sure I wanted to be a mother.
Here's your little dress from GI.
Oh,
No, do you have? What style are you getting?
I've got the GI Jane.
Oh, you got GI Jane. I got Barbie's cousin Chrissy.
Oh, Mommy.
So glad you guys are getting along. Mm.
Why don't we usually? What's wrong with you?
Usually you're fighting all the time. You're fighting over. You're trying to wear your sister's dresses.
Well, she
You
has
know,
better dresses. You won't buy me a dress.
We don't have to fight anymore because we have toys that fight.
Right.
We act
Tag
out.
out Frank and Mickey. So I heard you say that you weren't even sure that you wanted to be a mother. I mean, I have those thoughts like every day.
Thank you. Thank you. I thought I was crazy. I didn't know. I haven't been able to talk to anybody about this.
Oh, and it's long after postpartum, whatever that thing is called. I mean, Frankie is like, I don't know, 16 now. I forget.
Oh, I didn't bond with them at all. I didn't even give my kids names. I just called them A and B. I didn't.
Like to the two kids. Hey,
You know, I came first. I should be A.
well, it's okay with me. You can be A. Look, I know we don't have to act out when we're together, because we know we get along fine. But I think if we work a little harder, we're going to be able to drive mom over the edge, and then we can get anything we want.
That's easy as heck because we have her wound up so tight. She's about to spin out of control like a top.
You are the most deviously delightful brother. I mean, your ability to concoct tortures are like.
Look at it. I got
What are you kids talking about? What are you talking about? I heard you
mean,
whispering here.
Did you ever think that your kids might conspire against you? I mean, it never
Yes,
entered
I
my
did.
mind.
I did think about it. That's why I didn't want to have it. I was sure they were going to come after me as soon as they could, as soon as they got older.
I mean, they're just little devils, aren't they? Even when they get older, they're just rotten to the core.
I've given birth to monsters.
Given birth to just, I don't even know what to call them.
A
Hey,
and B, something else.
Hey B,
Yeah.
I rigged up the car.
Oh,
Did you hear that too?
is it like what do they call those things? Like a bomb, like in the tailpipe?
No, not that. Yeah, not that. It's just the hose going into the house. They'll never know. And then we disconnect. And that pesky neighbor.
I know. I know.
Dolores, did you hear that?
I can hear them clear as a bell. I mean, they're conspiring against us. I mean, after all the love that we gave them, even though we didn't want the little monsters, I mean, we gave them love. They like tore the love out of us.
Never mind that. I'll never be the same down there. I mean, it's just
No, I mean,
nothing is holding together.
I mean, mine came out like feet first, and then they flipped over, and then they came out head first, and they went back in again, and then came out belly first. It was disgusting.
Do they even think about that? No.
No.
Want to do us in.
B,
Yeah, A.
she won't die.
Well, I find it more interesting
I do too.
that our neighbor apparently thinks that she had one of us.
I know
Playing a
that.
number on them.
It's like it's like they switch memories.
I think it's like Munchausen syndrome or something like
Yes.
that. This is like the baby Munchausen syndrome, and yeah.
She might steal one.
Well, I
Oh,
hope it's not you.
I hope it's not you. I can't leave you. We're connected.
We are.
I mean, it just feels so real that monster thing was tossing around inside of me and tore me open and then came out, and I had to put clean diapers on it.
You're just so empathetic, Dolores. That's it. You're just empathetic. I mean, what's mine is yours. What's yours is mine. We're more than neighbors.
You putting your feelings into words that you never wanted these just soothed my soul.
Did you want them by any chance? I even put them on layaway.
I can explain everything.
You'd better.
Oh shit.
What, recruit?
I was in the dugout and it was friendly fire. I accidentally shot my partner. I don't know, what do you call the guy who, or the girl? She was a woman. And I don't understand women in the army, but I shot her.
That's not going to get you out. Drop
All
down,
right.
do 10.
All right,
One.
Georgette, come out. She knows I didn't kill you.
1. Recruit.
No, Georgette. 3. Fine.
Barbie,
I'm on leave.
you're not Barbie.
No, I'm not Barbie.
Ken,
I was on leave. I'm
Ken.
gonna leave.
Look, Barbie is
He's
done.
He's been stalking me.
Barbie's done with you, Ken. Get the hell off the screen.
And
I mean, that night we shared, Barbie, it took me all the way through the war, all the way through the trenches, the mud, the guck, the smoking pot, the crack, all the just things I had to do to survive in the jungle. And I'm
Barbie,
home.
I can't believe, Barbie, I bought you a pink Cadillac.
Ken, you are a cheap.
I earned my own dream house. We had a
Who
tryst in
would
the
buy
dream house.
anyone a pink Cadillac? I mean, that's disgusting.
I'm here to mediate.
Dr. Mattel, Ken shouldn't even be in my life anymore.
No, Barbie,
Oh, now.
Barbie, we spoke about this individually. You know, I understand that I didn't want to bring this up in mixed company, but you have, you know, you're forcing it. You're forcing it. You know, in this process of mediation, you have an incredible penis envy.
I haven't even
Dr.
seen one.
Mattel, Dr. Mattel, do you
Yes,
have any
yes,
idea
Joe.
that the apparatus that Ken pretends exists?
I
Shut up,
know that the
Joe.
apparatus that Kim presents exists. Yes.
Well, then there's no quandary.
Barbie,
The
do you really
point, the
want me to
point is,
go?
GI Joe, put up or shut up.
Barbie, do you really want me to go?
Unless you're really cold and there's a
We
lot of
had
shit there.
all the fun on the beach. Beach
Ken.
blanket blingo.
I think I want you to listen to me, Ken. You're suffering from GI Joe being an imposter. GI Joe, are you anatomically correct?
Show us, G.I. Joe.
I'd be curious.
Well, Barbie. Oh,
Well,
my. Oh, my.
that's GI enormous.
I guess I can't compare. I only got this.
Oh,
That is so sad, I might cry.
Shut up, Ken.
there is more. There is more. I just want to point out, Barbie, there is more to a human being than their anatomically incorrect or correct
Apparatus.
parts. Yes, there's more to individuals than that. And you
Don't believe him.
I'm
Barbie.
finding that very hard to believe. Considering what I got.
you got no place to put it.
Oh, Oh, yes, she does, Dr. Mattel.
But I'll never sag.
I
And
think
that's
that's it,
our
guys.
show. Yes, yes,
like
we did go there. We
Yeah.
went there and we had fun doing it.
Such sick
But we
puppies
didn't
in
have
our
anything
guts.
to show for it.
Totally.
Uh,
Let's introduce ourselves.
I'm Cheryl, aka Barbie from Milford, Pennsylvania.
I'm Frankie, AKK Ken from Chicago.
I'm Sandy, aka G.I. Joe. From right now, I'm in Tucson.
I'm Mickey. You can call me B. And I am in West Palm Beach, Florida this week. I'll see you back in Massachusetts next week. Hang on.
Pretty messy.